labor market is weak. It's true. That's what the Fed chair candidate says. Christopher Waller is one of the 5 remaining contenders to succeed Jerome Powell. What's going on with the labor market? Everybody says it's doing great, but the Fed say it's weak. So I don't know exactly what's happening because, believe me, I'm not a Fed chairman. If I was, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably, I don't know, because it's one of those jobs that are coveted, but I would never want it because it's kind of like a goalie. When you're doing good, everybody loves the goalie. When you're doing bad, everybody blames the goalie. So the point here is that one of the key indicators of the market is the job market. And they say the labor market is weak, which is why we're seeing a slowdown and a contraction of our real estate market. It all trickles down. It all comes down into one nasty little thing in how quickly and how much can you sell your house for? And things are slowing down. I'm going to show you in Boston Valley, we only had 2 closings last week. 2 closings in an entire area of 75,000, 74,000 homes. So the market is slowing down. So anyway, Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller fittingly used a baseball analogy when asked how his recent interview went for the Fed chair. I thought it went well. I didn't get a hit by a pitch. So there you go. Surefire ways to enhance your home. Well, again, this is one of those things we go through all the time. And it's a reminder that this is what people look at when they walk past your house, when they're walking their dogs, right? Think about this. They look at the house and they go, oh yeah, I would love to live here. Or, I don't know, kind of looks dated. That's the thing. Curb appeal is the most important thing. Landscaping is huge. Put some flowers out in front of your house. Clean up the shrubs, clean up your trees, get rid of all the cobwebs and all the dirt, power wash. And if it needs a paint, give it a paint job. There you go. Energy efficient features, from low flow water, especially in California. You know, we have the drought issue all the time, to electricity, to solar power, to wind power, to what have you, but also dual pane windows, seal up any kind of cracks, that kind of stuff. That really helps go a long way. Replace old windows. Absolutely. Old windows are a sure sign of lack of maintenance. And when I see a house that has the old single pane windows, I know where that house is. I know where it sits on the priority list of that owner. It is a lack of maintenance issue. If you're updating your windows, you're probably going to update everything else in your house eventually, and that means you take care of your house. If you see replace old windows or cracked windows or broken windows, surefire sign that that house has some issues going on. Convert extra space into rooms. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to discuss that because every house has different little nooks and crannies and how to justify what a room would be. But give that extra space purpose. For example, I'm in my sister's dining room right now in Henderson, Nevada, and I'm using her dining table because that's what she uses as her office. It's a big table, but it's nice. So it's multi-purpose, right? Update the kitchen. It's huge. If your kitchen is old and crotchety, it's time to update it. Put new counters on it, paint the cabinets, make it look nice, put nice handles or pulls on it. It does a world of wonders just to make it look a little more updated. If you have chips in the sink, if you have grease over the oven on the cabinets there, get rid of that. And that's how you get your house sold quickly. And if you're wondering what else you could do to fix your house, download this home inspection checklist, and it'll help you understand what buyers look for, but what also an inspector will look for to call out. So you can look at it and say, oh, I should get that done. There's a crack over the window. Maybe I should have my painter fix that crack. Or there's a hole in the wall, or there's a plug that doesn't work, or a billion other things that could happen. Cupertino House of the Week, Hillcrest Road, not my listing. $3.4 million, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,500 square feet, built in 1977. And it's right here. It's on the west side of Stevens Creek. And it's next to the foothills. So you're in a valley going upwards in this area. I know this area very well. Let's take a quick look inside and see what kind of updates they've done. Nothing too much. Maybe they did the fireplace before. They painted the vaulted ceilings, but everything looks pretty daggum original. This is updated, not remodeled, because this is older look. But I love that feel, that look and feel of granite and the white rustic, off-white and rustic tones to it. And they have pulls, so that's good. It's a nice kitchen. Wallpaper. Wallpaper comes in and out of fashion every couple, 3 years, and is good for about a year, and then you have to get rid of it. This bedroom right here has wallpaper, and it's time for it to go. Multiple colors in the house. Older tile. I can tell you that I have this tile in my house too. And a nice backyard. Nice pool on the side. Looks like they took pictures when it was raining. Nice. That's a nice looking house. It's going to go well. $4 million. Willow Glen, it's $1 million less. It's on Lansford Avenue. This is $2.875 million, not my listing. It's about the same square footage, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So you get a lot more in San Jose than you do in Cupertino, obviously, but you're also a lot closer to Apple and all the big companies when you live in Cupertino. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet, built in 1954, and Cherry Ave right here. So you're not super close to Lincoln, but you can walk there. Definitely walk your buzz off. Take a quick look inside. Thank you for putting the floor plan on. That's very nice that you do that. You have 3 bedrooms over here and a primary here. I'm not sure I like that layout, but that's just the way it is. Probably would have been nicer to have the kitchen here and have a big open area and then build another bedroom right here, make that your primary. But it is what it is. That's what they did. All right, and then luxury home of the week, brand new, Marlboro Road, $21 million. Looks like a standard ranch. Don't know why they would price it up this high other than it's in Hillsboro. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,600 square feet, built in 1961, and it's right off the freeway. Right there, there you go. They get it, good luck with that. Let's take a quick look inside to see if it's anything spectacular other than ego. Oh, you got a big, huge lot next to a mansion. No, it doesn't even look like that. Huh. Nice floor plan, nice ranch. Wow. I don't know, 21 million for this. I think I'd spend 25 and get another luxury home. No. Well, let's see how long this one sits on market. You do have a big backyard. It's unmanicured. Looks like it was looks like it was just like an orchard of some sort back in the day. And then they kind of updated the front driveway, but gravel for $22 million. I don't know. Not me. Not for me. See, here you go. Okay, this is the 12 Bay Area County report. 2 sales in Blossom Valley in the week. 2 closings. Santa Clara had 172. So outside of all of Santa Clara, there were 170. But it's 2, that's poultry. Last week we had 16. So something's definitely hicking up right now. Maybe it's the No Kings protests. So Santa Clara County, still the high volume marker. We're almost at 16 billion. I want to point something out right now. 6,500 homes. We're on track to beat last year's closings by a big margin. We have 3 months to go. No, actually 2.5 months to go. And I think we're going to surpass that pretty quick, considering the fact that we're closing here. So we're kind of neck and neck. 2024, we were 8,200. I don't think we're going to get close to 8,200. So that's your recognition right there. Things are taking a little bit longer to sell. It took one more day to sell in Blossom Valley, but that's not a really great idea because that sample number of 2 doesn't really help you. And in contract, we had 7 homes go into contract over the last 7 days. And then same thing with Santa Clara County, we have 150, and Alameda, we have 120. Oh, sorry. Contra Costa, we had 146. So Alameda and Contra Costa are both high volume, but they're still not beating Santa Clara County, and their average cost is about half of what it costs to buy a house in Santa Clara. So if you're looking to buy something, look at Alameda County, get a better buy there, unless you're in Fremont, and then you're still paying South Bay prices. And I updated the months of inventory, but we're not done with October yet, so these numbers are not fair. I'm just prepping that out, just so you know. All right. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Happy Monday. I'm Vito with Abitano. We'll see you out there.